Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. It is Wednesday. Excuse me, I got a frog in my throat. It's Wednesday. I want to first start off by saying a huge thank you, a shout out to all of you across Canada that have shopped with my BOGO sale, you guys, my buy one, get one sale that's still going on. I was like overwhelmed by the response yesterday. There are so many things in the albums, lots and lots of dies, lots of paper. Now, don't forget, if you participated in the BOGO sale and you're not from Calgary, thank you to everyone who sent me your e-transfer for your prepaid shipping box. Now, I do need to cut your paper and I think you can let me know if you want it to be smaller, but I'm going to cut it 6 by 12. And that way it'll fit in the prepaid shipping box, the flat rate shipping box, and then it should be safe. And I also want to say with the pricing and with the designer series paper, I mentioned this over on the group, but I just want to reiterate it here. When you get your packages, there is a lot of them. These are the ones that I have used in my own videos, for my classes, and I'm giving you all of what I have left, okay? So even the pieces, you're getting it all. So some of the packages, you'll notice they're marked down to like $2 and $3, $4. And I basically looked at the package. If there was full sheets in there, I put $1 per sheet, okay? So if there's a $6 on a package, then that means there's 6 full sheets. So they're not going to be complete packages, a lot of them, because they've been cut into, these are my used, retired things, right? So I just want to make that clear so you're not getting surprised when you get your packages. But I'm giving you all the pieces because a lot of times, we use small pieces of designer series paper. Okay, so I think that's all I just wanted to mention. Everybody has been really, really good about going over to the group, and if there's something you want, you put sold underneath it. And then if somebody else likes it, they're going next in line. And I've only had one person that changed her mind on some things just because she decided on some different things. So pretty much people are honoring when they put sold there, it's pretty much gone. So I am so excited to get all of that packaged up and send it to you. It's like Christmas to me. I always feel so good packaging things up and sending them to people because I know on the other end they're going to be delighted when they get their packages. So thank you all for shopping. It is still open until midnight tomorrow, February 1st. I did plan to keep it open. So you can check over there if you're from Canada, and that's a Stampin' Up! Rule. It's not a Rose rule. I can only sell to Canadians, so that's why it's only open to Canadians. Hello everyone that's popping in. Hello Judy. Hi Nicole. Hello Micheline from sunny Florida. Hi Barbara. Hi Lois. Hello. Hi Trisha from Washington. Hello Joanne from Wisconsin. Hello Colleen. Colleen, doesn't happen. I'm live. Yeah, it doesn't happen that often. Well, thank you for being here live with me. I hope you like my card today. I'm continuing on with my inspiration from Rhonda's training, her online convention, and these cards that she shared were so amazing. I just have to share them with you because they're such great ideas, right? So we're playing with, in case you haven't seen my videos this week, the entire week I'm playing with Perennial Lavender. I'm super excited about this suite, the entire suite. I think you need all of it because it all coordinates, of course. Stampin' Up, it all coordinates together, right? So let's get started. Hi, Maureen from Oakville. Thank you for being here. Hi, Donna. Good morning to you. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Jacqueline. Hello, Linda. I recognize some names of some of the people that shopped my BOGO yesterday. Hi, Joan. Hello, Donna. Hello, Joyce. Hello, Cindy from Indiana. Thank you for being here. Hi, Janet Cartwright from London, Ontario. Janet is a lovely lady on our team. And there's Joy from our team. Good morning to you, Joy. Good to have you with me. Hi, Pam. Hi, Leanne. Hi, Krista. Hello, Mary. All right, everyone. Hi, Rebecca. Good morning to you, or afternoon, or lunchtime, I should say. The time difference, it just amazes me, right? All the time difference across Canada. All right, let's flip the camera and get started on this pretty card. This amazing suite, this product suite is so pretty. I just can't get enough of it. And the more I play with it, the more I want to create with it. And that's how you know it's something that you love, is when you want to keep creating, right? All right, here we go. We're going to flip the camera and point you down here. Let's see if it'll flip for me. Flip. Okay. There we go. We get a nice sunny day here in Calgary. Love it. Love, love, love it. I'll have to get out for a walk a little bit later. Okay, we're playing with Perennial Lavender. Now that is in case you haven't seen it, it's in the mini catalog on pages. Let's see. I want to tell you the right 22 to 25. Yes. So it is a suite, you guys, 22 to 25. Here it is here. If you love the entire collection, which you're going to love, it's $173.75 in Canada. So you can bump it up. I would add something on to get to $180. So then you're going to get 3 celebration level 1s, or you can get 1 level 1 and a level 2. Any combination of what you want from the free celebration brochure. This one right here. So anything in here that you see, the paper, there's like 5 packs of paper, there's stamps, there's dies, there's embossing folders, you name it. Like there's so many things, right? Ribbon, embellishments. So this is an amazing way to get a beautiful suite of products and get 3 celebration items as well. Okay, so for our card today, we're gonna bring in, I love this color. This is Highland Heather. And I've cut the cardstock to be 4 1/4 by 11 and scored it in the middle at 5 1/2. And we're going to just crisp up that score line so it sits flat. Then I have another piece of Highland Heather. I like to do tone on tone like that. This one measures 4 by 5 1/4. And then I'm bringing in some of that amazing Perennial Lavender 12 by 12 paper. Now this is a piece that I love the crumb cake on the background, but I want to feature these beautiful florals here. Now this piece of paper is 3 3/4 by 5. So that's just going to layer right on top of here. So let's bring in my glue and we'll get started here. Add a piece of this. And I love that when you cut your paper, I love 12 by 12 paper because you can, if you're a card maker, you can get 6 cards out of 1 sheet of 12 by 12. So then you know you get 2, right? So you're going to get 12 cards out of a pack of each design. That's a lot of cards. Okay, so we're going to take this. This is going to sit on the front of my card like that. Love Highland Heather. What is your favorite purple? Post in the comments below. I'd love to know. Do you like Gorgeous Grape? Do you like Highland Heather? What other purples do we have? We have Blackberry Bliss. I think that's at the top of my list. I love Blackberry Bliss. But this Highland Heather is gorgeous. Yeah, I'd love to know. I'd love to know what your favorite purple is. Because we have so many different shades of purple. Like we even have, I guess you could even consider Moody Mauve as a shade of purple, right? So lots and lots of choices. Okay, so from the designer series paper, I've also used the second largest circle from this Stylish Shapes dies, and I've cut this pattern. So remember, oh, that's really pretty on the background too. But we're going to use this side here with the Lost Lagoon and Shaded Spruce mixed together here. I love this pattern. So we're going to use that as a background, and we're going to do some stamping now, and we're going to do some layering. So from the stamp set, let me bring this in. We're going to play with both bundles. From the stamp set that's called Painted Lavender, we're going to use this big lavender bush right here. And we're also going to use the sprig right here. So there are dies, of course, to coordinate with everything. So I've got that one on a block, and I've got the sprig here. And this one kind of wants to move away on me. Let's move that back. So we're going to use these dies, and we're going to stamp, and we're going to cut these out. So let's grab some basic white scrap cardstock here, and we're going to stamp this with, and I have a choice. I have Gorgeous Grape or Highland Heather. I actually think, no, you know what? I'm going to bring in Fresh Freesia. We're going to pull in the soft Fresh Freesia for this one. Okay, so we're going to ink up our lavender. shrub here. Is it a shrub? Is it a bush? Is it a flower? It's lavender. It's lavender. Whatever classification, it's lavender. Okay, so we're going to stamp that on my paper. And you know, this glass mat is like, oh, hi, Kathy. How you doing? This glass mat is the bomb for support for photopolymer. I've had lots of people ask me questions. Is it a good stamping surface? Do I still need the stamping foam or my catalog? I really don't think you do. This is an amazing platform on the bottom here for stamping. I was blown away by how amazing it is. So I hope that answers your question. I am falling in love with this glass mat more and more every day. I know if you're a demonstrator, and a lot of demonstrators do watch me here, they have told us that if you missed out on the pre-order in December, to hang tight. Oh, I must have something on my hand right there. We're going to use this side over here then. Sometimes, you know, you got something on your fingers. Maybe that's just a little bit of makeup or something. Who knows? Grab a baby wipe and wipe up. Make sure you got clean hands when you're stamping on white cardstock, right? So yeah, demonstrators going to be able to order this. They said sometime, this is their exact words, sometime after celebration is over. So hang tight. Celebration is over February 29th. So you guys, if you didn't get this, you'll be able to get it. But if you don't have the starter kit yet, if you have not purchased the starter kit, you can get this for free. And I paid $82.50 plus shipping and tax for it in December. So you're going to get it for free. Oh my goodness. It is amazing. Okay, so what color should we do the sprig, the stems? So I think we should pull in the Lost Lagoon ink. You could do Shaded Spruce, but I think I'm going to grab my Lost Lagoon right here, and we're going to stamp the stems of this lavender plant. It is a plant. I think I'm correct by saying that. I'm going to stamp it like that, and we're going to bring in the matching dies now. Okay, so we have, let's move my lavender or my Lost Lagoon off to the side. Let me grab the right die that fits. Okay, I think it's this one right here. All right, we're going to put that on, line it up good, and then grab a little tiny bit of washi, hold that in place like so. Okay, now there's something else we could also do with this one. We could bring in, I love these little butterflies right here. Oh my gosh, this is such a cute little stamp. I'm going to grab that one, I think. And I've got Gorgeous Grape on my desk. Why don't we stamp with Gorgeous Grape? Let's do some Gorgeous Grape butterflies. Pull in that dark purple color. Let's stamp right there where I've got some space. And then I'm going to grab the matching die right here and line that up over top of your butterflies like so. There we go. And one other thing I want to do, I want to stamp my greeting. So for the greetings, this suite has this bundle right here. It's called Perennial Postage, and it has all these really thoughtful, heartfelt messages that I am so in love with. And this one, I love this. It says, "You're simply marvelous." Look at that. I think of this one, I've already got on a block here. I was thinking about my team and all the people on my team that are simply marvelous. And I thought, oh, this would be a fantastic one to send to team members who are rocking their business, doing their best, trying really hard, you know, or simply making beautiful cards and enjoying their hobby. It doesn't have to be about, you know, sales and business on my team anyway. Everybody is welcome. I don't put pressure on them to do anything more than they want to do with this opportunity. So from the Perennial Postage dies, I'm bringing in, let me show you, oops, whoop. Okay, so these are the dies. You get a set of 12 here, and they all layer so nicely together. I'm using the one that was in this spot right here. Got it on my cardstock, and we're gonna run that through my machine. So let's make that a little bit smaller, and let's do some die cutting. Let me move my ink off to the side so I can bring my big machine in. Here is my big Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, I've got my layering done here, layer 1, layer 2, and a layer 3, one of my clear plates. Now this piece of washi is not gonna cut it today. Okay, we're gonna put that onto the butterflies like so. Stay put, and grab another piece of washi. And if you think your washi is too sticky and it's gonna rip your cardstock, you could just, this is what I do. I just take it and I go tap, tap, tap on my fingers just to remove a little bit of the stickiness, and hopefully it won't rip your cardstock. Okay, and then we'll put this one right here, and then we will put our top cutting plate on, and we'll roll it through. Okay, rolling. Okay, so then let's see what we've got. Whoop, swipe it all off. Oh, don't lose that little tiny butterfly, the little teeny one there. Okay, so there, we're gonna put that back, put my plate back, and let's pop all of this out. And I'll grab my silicone mat. My silicone mat is still my best friend here. No replacing this silicone mat. As much as I love the glass mat, my silicone mat is definitely my choice for if I die cut first and then stamp. I like to have my silicone mat so that I can see, because my eyes are getting a little older, right? So I find it hard to see white with a white background. I find the silicone mat gives me a great background. Okay, so there's my lavender, put the lavender back, and I got another butterfly hiding under here. Grab that one and flip it over because I'm gonna put glue on it, so I might as well flip it over. All right, I think we're good to go here. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to get this, oh, we got one more thing to do, I forgot. No, actually I've already got this done. So when you purchase from me this week and you spend a minimum $60 and you use this host code up here, this is my host code to get my class kits, you're going to get 2 pieces of Pretty Peacock. So the intention with my card kits is you should have this die set right here. So, you know, if you don't want to buy both of them, I understand that, right? But you can, but my intention is for you to purchase or already own it. If you already own it, great. The painted lavender, okay? So I'm gonna give you scrap paper. I'm gonna send you this postage die right here, but these other ones that coordinate with the stamps, I'm gonna send you a piece of white cardstock in your kit so that you can do your stamping on it. And it'll look something like this. It'll be probably half of it, not this much, but like a quarter piece. If you get a piece of cardstock in my kits and it has the corner chopped off like that, that means you're supposed to do your stamping on this piece, okay? Just a little tip for you. So in your kit this week for this Wednesday card, you're gonna get 2 pieces of Pretty Peacock and I'm going to trim the corner. That means you need to do some die cutting with your dies at home, right? So the die that you wanna use for these 2 pieces is going to be this gorgeous one right here. Now, someone messaged me yesterday or commented on the video that this does not coordinate with this. I think that's what she meant. So we have dies that coordinate with stamps. Okay, let me turn this back around. So the lavender, you know, coordinate, oh, here's what I'll do. I'll take the card out. So we have dies that coordinate with stamps. And on this particular one, we have this one. We have the lavender up here. We have this one for the stems, and we have this one for the little blooms down here. And what else do we have that coordinates? This one coordinates with this sprig over here. These coordinate with the butterflies. And then these little flowers right here, there's actually 3 flowers and another butterfly, that coordinates right here. Now, and you've got 2 of those. I love it when they give us doubles. They give you double of that one. So what's left over? They've given us, over here on my magnetic sheet, I want to show you. These 3 dies here do not coordinate with stamps, but they are beautiful on their own. They're standalone dies that give you nice details. So I just wanted to clarify that it is not intended, like this die is not intended to cut this out. So that, I think that's what the question was, let me put these back and I'll show you. Was that this die does not coordinate. No, it will not cut out this image because they are 2 completely different products, okay? This is a stamp, but a standalone stamp. There's no die for it. And this is a standalone die. There's no stamp for it. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So I have gone ahead and I've cut out 2 of those sprigs right here. So when you get your kit, you're going to get 2 of these pieces of Pretty Peacock so that you can cut out your own Pretty Peacock layers with your dies. Okay, so I just want to take a second to explain that. Okay, so let's glue this together. So let's make the lavender plant first. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue, and you know what? I wasn't perfectly lined up with this, but we're just going to go with it because you're not really going to see too much of it anyway, and I don't want to have to repeat it on the video. So I'm just going to put the sprig like that, and then your Simply Marvelous is going to be on dimensionals, and my circle is going to also be on dimensionals. So let's flip that over, and I'm also going to put glue on these pieces so that they're ready to go, because once you get your glue flowing, you might as well glue all your pieces down. Okay, so there's that. Now I wonder if I should put this on with glue. Yeah, I think I'm going to flip this over, and we're going to use liquid glue for the lavender as well. Okay, so let's bring in some dimensionals. And I said the other day, I'm using up my little minis because I have a lot of them. So I'm just going to grab my little mini dimensionals here because they're still useful. They're still dimensionals. And I love the edges of the minis as well because the minis have this nice thick edge on the side. So you can use those when you need more. But for some reason, I have an abundance of little mini dimensionals. So I'm going to let's use 5 on my circle here, maybe 6. Okay. And then you can also bring in take your pick tool, and that can help you to pull off these backings. That was a tip that one of you guys told me, and I love this tip. So I'm just taking the pointy end of my take your pick tool, coming in on an angle here, and I'm just helping get all of those backings off like that. And they kind of just stack up on the pointy tool. Isn't that fun? I love it. And then I can just take that, chuck it in the garbage. Okay, right. Okay, now let's move on here. We're going to put the circle. Oh, I missed one. We're going to put the circle down first, like down in the lower 1/3, I guess, of the card, right hand side. And then we're going to just layer everything. And this is the fun part. I love to layer. So the Pretty Peacock sprigs, we're going to put one at the back here, going that direction towards the left. Then I'm going to put my lavender down like this. Then I'm going to take the other sprig, and it's going to go on top, just kind of like one in back, one in front, like this. It's all about the layers. And then we're going to take our Simply Marvelous, and I'm going to put that to the side here. So it's going to go off a little bit like that. And then I forgot to put the glue on my butterflies, but let's just do that real quick here. And then it's really up to you where you put your butterflies. So let's flip them over. I love my silicone mat for this reason too. I can flip it over, and it's got glue on it, but that's okay because when I pick it up, I'm going to be able to clean that off at a later time. Let's see. Move it over so you can see, hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. So now I have to decide where I'm going to put these gorgeous butterflies. How about we put, well, yeah, let's put this one right here on the edge of my greeting. And then we've got this other little one here. We'll put that one up here. There we go. Now this is a little thicker on this side, so I probably should have doubled up my dimensionals on this side over here to make it all in the same plane. It's a little too late now, I've got it glued down, but just a tip for you that when you put this on, I've got dimensionals under my circle, I've got dimensionals under this greeting, so that's why it's thicker here than over here. So when you do your card at home, you can double stack your dimensionals if you wanted to, just to make it all the same. All right, so that's the front. Now we're going to bring in the gorgeous, absolutely stunning purple fine shimmer. Did I say it right? Yes. Purple fine shimmer. And look how much I love these. I bought several packages because I knew I was going to want to use lots and lots of bling. So in your packages, you're going to have bling from me as well. so that you're gonna have 3 of these for the front. So we're gonna grab one of each color and just pull in all the colors. So I'm gonna grab a big one and pop that right there, and then another. I like to do 1 big and 2 small. So let's do 1 down here, and then another one in the lighter, and I'm gonna put that one right on my greeting like that. Oh my gosh, I love this card. Okay, so then the inside, I like to use 4 1/4 by 2 3/4 for my inside pieces. And we're just gonna see now, bring in the stamp set from the Perennial Postage and see, You're Simply Marvelous, right? What else could we put on the inside? I Can't Thank You Enough, right? That's a great one. You could put Happy Mother's Day if you want to get a head start and get your Mother's Day cards done. I mean, what mother is not marvelous, right? You want to, that would be definitely a great one. I think I'm going to make mine a thank you card. I can't thank you enough. So let's grab that one, and we'll grab a block, and I'm going to ink that up with Gorgeous Grape, stamp it right in the middle, and then I have a bunch of scrap cards, DSP here, that from the front when I trimmed my front panel. So I'm going to take one of those and grab my trimmer. I'm going to put a little bit, I think, at the bottom of my inside piece. And I think, what do I have left over here? It is 2 inches. So I think maybe a 3/4 inch strip would be nice. So let's just trim off a 3/4 inch strip, put that at the bottom of my, let's take this piece and put it back, put my paper trimmer back, and we'll put that at the bottom here. I was thinking I'd do a little strip down the side, but I think the bottom is more appropriate. So let's just add a little bit of glue down here. We will grab our DSP, and you can then decide which part of the DSP. I would like the little bit of Gloss Lagoon on this side. So we'll just put that right there. Hold it until the glue adheres. And there we go. Flip it over, and we'll just trim off the excess. You can also take your scraps of designer series paper and do this to the flap of your envelope too. That looks really, really nice. When you design or decorate the flap of your envelope, it looks so sharp. My friend Cheryl sends me cards, and I know the card is from her. I hope she won't mind me telling you this. I always text her and I'm like, I knew the card was from you because I saw the back flap of the envelope is embossed. She likes to take the back flap of the envelope, put it in the embossing folder, and emboss it. And it's so fun. It's so fun to have that nice texture on the back flap. So there we have the inside ready to go. I have a thank you card for someone who is simply marvelous. I'm sure you can think of somebody in your life that you want to send this one to. And again, another gorgeous card using the Perennial Lavender. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Let me just flip you around here. I missed a bunch of your comments when I was making this card, but I'll definitely go back and check them out. And I'm curious to see what the consensus is for your favorite purple shade of the Stampin' Up! Colors. All right, take care, everyone. Thanks for all the love. I see your hearts floating up there. I appreciate you joining me today, or if you're watching on the replay, thank you for coming back. And I'll see you tomorrow morning at the same time for a Thursday edition of Perennial Lavender. So grab this one this week, you guys. This is an amazing bundle, amazing suite, and it's still in stock. It's not on low inventory. I don't think so. It wasn't as of yesterday, so don't miss out on it. Right? It's so sad when things go out of stock for a little while and then you have to wait. So I don't want you to miss out. All right, take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your Wednesday, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.